Up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism, and as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is shapes to shoot! Over to the right flank. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I would have to say the Nigerian striker, Victor Osimhen. I think he's someone who can be a target man and a poacher all in one, Peter. I think he's very good with his back to goal. He has a lovely first touch, and at the same time he's got the pace to run behind defensive lines, and it's very difficult to see any weaknesses in his game. The complete package.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Muslera gets it away. Well read, nice interception. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
This looks promising, and it's played in. Goal! Inter! Inter Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Now it's Scott. Oh, well measured. And he's picked it up out wide. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Good running, strong and purposeful. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Can he finish? Superb from Osimhen! About as smooth as it gets. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And now he has two. Inter Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark.
This is the time you need that pace.
Nicely weighted ball. There's the shot! Oh, good finish! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Barry! Brilliant from Barry! A finish of true class! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Barry Great vision. Now this could be... And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are purring, truly purring. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Well, that looks a cracking ball. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Taibi, he is through here. Oh, he's been caught napping.
L'uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Chance! And yes, it's there! And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
How can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? And the whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Così finisce il primo tempo. Sappiamo che I ragazzi possono ribaltare la situazione, devono crederci.
That gets us going once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an error.
Oh, he's having a go! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Goulet really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
In towards the back stick. Tries a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for the run. Now it's Dybala. Scott. And that is expertly dealt with. Hartman getting this one clear. Watkins. Inter Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
It's a promising position. He's got away. Oh, important interception. Inter Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now, can they get him away? Can he get it through? Now it's Osimhen. Succumbs to the pressure.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Dybala with the cross. Ricci. Now it's Osimhen. Barry.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Can he latch on to this? Barry. And that's a simple one for the keeper. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Shaibi looking to add to his goal. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Watkins, brilliantly cut out. And he's there to belt it away. Shot a goal! And he couldn't finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Inter clearly didn't...
Can he finish? Oh, it's a beauty! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 18. Numero 8.
Two coaches
Numero
are signalling
21.
changes here, both at the same time.
Numero 22.
And a really good game is threatening to break out here.
Oh, we have a very different game in our hands now. All of a sudden, this one's totally up for grabs.
Il numero 17.
Smartly reclaimed. That has been cut short. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. He's in plenty of space here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Nwaneri played out towards the right wing. Can he spark a counter here? Nwaneri. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. No foul, says the referee. Stack. And it's Diatta. Looking to play him in. He has a look up. And the finish! He's got a goal! Do not write them off. Back they come.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he was quick to react. And it's made its way to him. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, there's the clearance.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Chance for a shot! Osimhen gets flagged offside. French aimed beyond the defence. In with the challenge. Now it's Osimhen. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's found support out wide. And time is up. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter, this was a fair result. Both sides showed the right qualities to try and win it and, you know, ultimately ended up cancelling each other out, at least result-wise. I think any other outcome, I don't think would have been fair.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.